everybody should have the simple gifts. Simple gifts. Wow. Movement 4. And you'll be playing part 4.
Part 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be playing part 4, and you should have part 2, and you should have part 1. Fantastic. Okay. Uno momento.
Will you please remind me which part? You said
4.
Would you be comfortable if I bounced around to missing parts?
That's
because
fine.
I have the score.
3 is missing.
3 is missing. Okay. Thank you.
3 is in fact missing. Okay.
I will say that I am not the behavior problem, even though I'm drinking coffee while playing the trumpet. I am a behavior problem, but we'll just overlook it in this case.
You clean your instrument enough, that's on you. Because you're an adult, so. But for right now.
In number only.
Okay. Everybody find your very first starting note of Simple Gifts. Take a look at it. We're going to play it with me. Just play it and hold it with me. One more time with nice big full sound all the way through our horns. Ready? Fantastic. Take a look at your key signature. We should be in concert F. And then your time signature, we should be in 2, which you can feel in 2, or you can feel in 4, but we're going to be conducting it in 2. We're going to be conducting it in 2 today. And your entrance is on measure 2. So I'm going to give you a, not measure 2, beat 2. So I'm going to give you a 1, and you're going to breathe on 1, and then you play on 2, and then that would be the downbeat. So you breathe, play, and then 1. We're going to sight read all the way through the whole thing, but hear me out. We're going to stop every time you see one of those big old blocks, the rehearsal numbers. Those big old blocks are known as rehearsal numbers, and we're going to stop right at every time we see one of those. If there's a tie or if there's whatever, just break it, you just stop there. And then we're going to restart, collect there, gather our thoughts, and start again. Okay. It's recording. That's what happened to it. I was like, where'd my metronome go? I got a metronome. That's what happened to it.
This is one of the issues I've found with people recording on their phones. People don't buy metronomes anymore, so that's a really good, a good thing to also get. I'm in the same boat. I do the same thing.
That's why I like my iPad, because there was my metronome.
Got it.
All right. Breathe on 2, you're in on it. Or breathe on 1, you're in on 2. Whenever we get to those big rehearsal numbers. Thanks for going on though, Thomas. I appreciate the effort. But next time we're going to stop whenever we get to the big rehearsal numbers, and we're no judgment. We did it. We're going to move on. We're going to start again at number 5, and we're going to move on to the next one for now. We're going to go measure 5 to 13. Big block 5 to big block 13, and stop. On measure, count back with me 13, 14. 13, 12, 11. You should see a nice fermata on 11. 10, thank you. I'm sorry, I can count. 10. You should see a nice fermata on beat 3 of measure 10, thank you. And on that measure, I am going to give you 1, 2, hold on 3, that's your fermata. You're going to watch me for the cutoff. And then Griffin, this is you. You're going to, or is it Thomas? Hold on. It's Thomas. Thomas, this is you. You're going to look at me, and you're going to get a 4 because you come in on the and, so it'll be 3 cut off. You'll breathe with me, and then you'll play just like that. Yeah, on 4 into the downbeat, and then we'll still be in 2 until the next one. So we're gonna do 5, 2, big block 13 with me. And we're in on 1, so I'm just gonna give you a nice breath. Okay, let's recollect, because we weren't all together. We're gonna make sure that we all start at box 5. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Measure 5, big box 5, all the way to measure 13, and there's a fermata on beat 3 and measure 10. One more time. Yeah, there we go. 2, 3, we're gonna hold on that pitch next time, but we'll come back to that. 4. Okay, and then yeah, that was 13. We stopped on 13. Great job, everybody. We're gonna go from 13 to 24. 13 to 24. And that was 24. 24. We're going to go from 24 to 32. Check it out on 26, 27, 28, 29. You're going to see one of those beat 3 fermata things again. Wow. And then we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3. We're going to hold on 3. And if you come in on 4, I'm giving you the 1, which in this case it should be you, Griffin. It's your turn. So you'll come in on the I'll hold on 3. We'll all cut off. I'll give you a breath and you play it, and then we're on a 1. Okay. So we're gonna go back to 24 and do 24 to 32. And you are in on, if you want to play the pickups, that's fine. I'm gonna give you just the breath though. So play your pickups if you want to play, but I'm giving you just the breath. We're gonna go from 32 to 45, and then at measure 41, measure 41, there's a retardando. Thomas, go ahead and tell me what a retardando means.
At where?
Measure 41.
We're gonna slow it way down.
We're gonna slow it down. It's gonna be a gradual slowdown though. You're right though, Thomas. It's gonna be slow down, but we're gonna do it a little more gradually. And you're gonna watch me for that. And I'm still gonna go into the whole time, even though we're slowing down, okay? We'll talk about the transition in a second. But I am still gonna go into, and you're gonna watch me for the slowdown. We're gonna start at measure 32 again. And our goal is going to be to stop right away at 45. It's going to be especially important, Thomas, that we stop at 45 this time, okay? Yeah, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. You're going to play it, but we got to talk about 45. So we're going to make sure and stop right at 45 this time. But 32 with me. There's a transition there. We're with. There's a transition into 4/4. Some of you, part 2, that's you, Thomas. You have a tie over the bar line there because you're gonna get the melody again. But we're gonna do it a little different this time, and we gotta watch me for this whole. Well, we gotta watch me all the time actually. But for this whole section, we're gonna be in 4/4. So remember when I told you could subdivide in 4/4 earlier? Now we're gonna like actually count 4/4 though, and I'm gonna conduct you in 4/4, and it's gonna be very nice and pretty, and you're gonna look at me the whole time because it's a chorale. You see that? What's a chorale, Griffin?
Like a dance?
Not quite a dance.
Oh.
Do you know what a chorale is?
Do I know what a chorale
Do you know what a
is?
chorale is?
It's a slow, beautiful melody based on vocal singing.
It is a slow, beautiful melody based on vocal singing. So we're gonna emulate that with our instruments, and I think that Dr. K is doing a very nice job of emulating that with his instrument already. And if you could all match Dr. K and do nice big breaths and a little bit of movement is okay, because we're playing nice, pretty music, and it's not quite dance-like, but there is some life to it. We're not sitting dead in chairs, even though it's 8 o'clock in the morning. There's still some life to it. So I'm gonna need y'all to get some life at measure. We are actually gonna start the bar before this time of 45, I know. We're gonna start the bar before, so I can give you a 1, 2, you're gonna look at me, and then we're gonna do 1. We're not gonna hold it super long, but there might be a slight pause, so you gotta watch me. Bar before 45. Be ready like Griffin next time too, like if you're waiting. But that was much better. We also have a key change there that some of you may have noticed, and I definitely forgot to point out. That's on me. We're gonna circle that key change if you have a pencil, and we will go back and review 45 since that was my fault and you all didn't get a key change. You all didn't get a notice on the key change. We'll try out one more time, but that was really nice following me. Thank you for watching. And then next time we will continue, this time through, actually we're gonna continue, even though we're going back to 45, we're gonna continue to 61, which is the end of that section. And on 61, you'll see one of those fermata things again. But we're doing it the same way as every other time, except you're gonna hold it all the way until I give everybody the 1, where we're back in 2. I know, but we're in the same key. As the one we are learning right now, which is the concert key of E flat. Everybody with me, raise your hand if you have a question. Fantastic. Okay, one more time. We're going from 45 all the way to 61 this time. Watch me for the fermata, and I'm gonna give you, and I want you to come in on the downbeat so that we practice the downbeat going into the transition. We're gonna do the same thing, so we practice the transition again, bar before 45. Thanks, Thomas. Yeah, but that was very nice going into the downbeat, and it's gonna be the same tempo as what we started at originally. The whole thing is actually the same tempo, even though we're changing time signatures and key signatures and everything. Yes, Thomas.
There's 2 notes per beat. So they want us to play both notes at the same time, but how do you do that?
You're right. There are 2 notes actually. So if you see, it should say on your music too. You, Thomas, are down here. Actually, yours doesn't say because it's actually just for low brass. So never mind. You can play whatever octave is most convenient for you at 8 o'clock in the morning, Thomas.
Okay.
Griffin, you may also play whatever octave is most convenient for you at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I'm playing a little.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna assume as well. But I wanted to give you the option. So.
I can try that upper line.
Do you have a question?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. You can talk.
I-
Wonder if you have a question.
No, that's okay. Okay, I'll ask.
Yeah.
Thomas, would you mind playing the upper one if you are able? Because when I come in with the melody, it'll be in the same octave as your quarter notes. Be harder to hear.
I can do that.
Cool. Does that work?
Works for me.
Sweet.
Works for me. What did I just say? We're gonna start. Okay, yeah, we're gonna start at 61 back in 2. We're in that same key signature: B flats, E flats, A flat. You got a B flat and A flat.
Yep.
Just a B flat. Lucky you. B flats, E flats, A flats. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we're gonna do 61 to 71. 2. That should have been 71. Fantastic. And since we in real life, when Ileana's here, won't have a part 3, that unless you're gonna play part 3.
I'm bouncing around between the melodies.
Okay, either way, if you choose to play part 3, those 8th notes in the bar before 71 are super important.
Okay.
We're the only person that plays them then.
Okay.
If we're not doing that, I'm gonna need y'all to make a real big deal out of that crescendo there to sell the heck out of it. Yeah.
I don't have a crescendo. Do you want me to?
Yes,
find what
please. I was gonna let you know that there's gonna be a nice big old crescendo there, and we gotta sell that, especially if we're not hearing 8 notes. But either way, we're gonna start at 71 and go to 79. With me? Stop when I stop. So we're gonna do 79 because that was pretty good. We're gonna do 79 to the 90. Oh, okay. Actually, there's only 2 more, so we're gonna go ahead and do 79 to the end, and I would like you to take a note of the breath mark that is at 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 90. Right before 90, there's a nice big old breath mark. And at the molto rallentando, we're gonna be in 4. Watch me. Basically, watch me or you're gonna get lost.
We're gonna have to stop.
Okay, that's fine.
That's okay. All right, thank you.